Hey everybody, ChristopherOdd here. Welcome back to The Witcher. So I tried to make a lot of money in the dice poker game. That didn't work out so well. As you can see, I got up to $1,000, but I was just hovering around there. I played for like quite a while, and I was like, you know what? This obviously isn't the way to make a ton of money. So I think to make some money, I'm gonna have to do some quests. I also, after I did the dice poker, I went back to the inn and I grabbed a bunch of stuff. Like, as you can see over here, I grabbed some food because you guys mentioned I should give some food to the gardener who might have some information for me. And I also grabbed some of these valuables because, like, I'm just gonna sell them. And I'm gonna try to make some money from that. I don't know who's gonna buy them, but there's that little group of peddlers or whatever that has some stuff. So, currently we're basically, we gotta do this anatomy thing. So we learned a little bit about the anatomy from Vincent. I think I remember most of it. It's like how to tell if they were stabbed or poisoned or whatever, or a monster has ripped their head off or something like that. So what I need to do is talk to people who have conducted investigations or read some books. So my goal right now is to find these books, but you guys said to go talk to the gardener. So I'm going to do that first, and then find out as much as I can about this autopsy thing before we go and get the body. Because I have a feeling that might be pretty crucial. So let's, here we go. Yes, I've targeted the garden. Let's go there. See if I can give this guy some food to talk to me. I don't know if I have to give him like a specific type of food, but I grabbed a bunch of stuff, so we'll see what he says.
Look how they grow.
So I don't have the option right away, but I think it's in this one.
Tell me about your mercenary days.
Bring me a morsel to eat and we'll talk.
Alright, here we go. So let me give him some cheese. Everyone likes cheese. Oh, there we go.
Delicious. Amazing how honest toil can stir the appetite. Thank you, Witcher.
Okay, here we go.
You were saying?
During the war, I served as a mercenary under pretty Kitty herself. You've heard what a warrior she was. What a woman.
Strong women. Nothing on this earth like them.
Too true. We could take on anyone. I saw half the world as a member of Pretty Kitty's corps of mercenaries. We even went to Zerrikania.
That's really far.
It was hell. Hot as an oven, and humid as a bathhouse. We massacred the natives
like New
while
York.
Zerrikania massacred us. They have flies there that creep up your nose at night and lay eggs.
That's like Australia.
Then the larvae eat your brain and crawl out your eyes once they mature into flies. Disgusting. Many of us died thus. There were also diseases, venomous spiders and snakes, and many other afflictions I can't even name. I even saw a striped horse. After almost 8 months of fighting the jungle, we had to retreat. Impossible to win a war if you can't locate your enemy. It was the only defeat Pretty Kitty ever suffered.
Interesting story. Thanks.
Look how they grow.
Huh, okay. So I didn't learn a lot there. Let's,
Tell me about your mercenary days.
try the other
Bring
way.
me a morsel to eat and we'll talk.
I'll give him more cheese. Okay, so we did learn about Zerrikania. That's good.
May I ask for roses in exchange?
Any specific colour?
Let's do white.
White.
There you are.
Okay. So I'm not sure. Hey, Thaler, haven't talked to him for a while. Let's.
So we'll...
What does he sell? Oh yeah, he sells all the weapons and stuff. I could sell my, Oh, maybe I should hunt around and see. This necklace, like, this was obviously worth a ton if I could sell it for 300 bucks. That seems pretty good. I'll remember him, and then, I'll make a decision on who I want to sell this to. I don't know if they all give different, prices or not.
Look at...
I'm not sure what to do with him, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go to the people that sell stuff over here.
Lordy, lordy.
I seem to remember, if I'm not mistaken, somebody mentioned an apple. I wonder if I can buy an apple from one of these people. And then...
Crime rises and...
You need anything?
Let's see. Does this guy sell stuff? Yeah, he doesn't sell apples. So I'm not sure what it is. He sells pears. Huh. Okay, so what we're gonna do then is forget that. I'm just gonna buy these books.
What do you want?
So there's a couple that we might need. A bunch of these we've already read, which is a good sign. I don't know if I need to get into the plants just yet. Let's see if there's one that's might be more specific. Forensic medicine, that sounds pretty important. 150 bucks, that's actually not too bad. So let's check that out. Forensic medicine, before beginning oh, perfect. We must gather as much information as possible to help us interpret any marks we discover on the body. It is good to know who the victim was and in what setting the corpse was found. Witnesses should be questioned and experts consulted. A well-conducted autopsy gives almost as much information as talking to the victim. We can learn when death occurred, its circumstances, and what happened to the body afterwards. We may also learn about the murderer, any objects used in their murder, and the manner of their use. A corpse cut with a scalpel is like an open book. Whoever examines the details and carefully tests each hypothesis will understand it. So it adds a glossary thing for medical science. Let's check that out. For centuries, diseases have plagued mankind, yet when Jan Becker subjected the power to his will, people gained a powerful weapon in their fight against disease. Mages study bacteria and viruses, the way germs spread as well as genetics. Their research is used by medics who set up hospitals and produce increasingly effective medicines. There are also magical potions capable of healing wounds and internal injuries. Many magic users, such as Marty Sodergren or Vicenna, have become healers, traveling the world and using their magic for the good of others. Autopsies are not universally approved of in criminal investigations. However, experts acknowledge the value of forensically examining a corpse after witnesses have been questioned and experts consulted. An autopsy can provide valuable information on the identity of a victim and the precise means by which a crime was committed. While performing an autopsy, you should ask detailed questions based on the knowledge you possess. By rejecting impossibilities one by one, you may ultimately find that the truth lies in the most unlikely of hypotheses. Interesting. Okay, so what other books does this guy have?
What do you want?
I am just gonna sell that book right back to him. I don't need it. What else do we have here? Forensic medicine, the road to no return. Animating the inanimate. It's probably a good one to get. I wonder if any of these are actually important. These plant ones. I really should just get all of the ones that I can. And see how much money that lasts me. So let's do that. 400 bucks. Wow. That is pricey. But I could sell it back for what? Approximately 80 bucks or 80 orns, I should say. Let's stick to the cheaper ones here. Zeracanian insects and other vermin. The gardener talked about Zeracanian, so maybe this is another way to get that same information? Let's try it. Zeracania, home of the venomous basilisk, has given birth to other equally hideous creatures. Among them are spotted spiders so huge they trap elephants in their webs, and the no less terrifying Say flies. The flies are especially repulsive, laying their eggs in the human body, the resulting larvae maturing within the host's head. Ugh. The victim's brain serves as sustenance, and when the larvae turns... And this is the story that he basically told me. But I didn't notice... I don't know, maybe I missed something. They leave the body through the eye sockets, now void of the previous devoured eyes. These and the other vermin are born on the far line of Zircania. Thank the gods that similar filth has not infested the northern kingdoms. So maybe, because that didn't actually add anything that I saw. Maybe that actually all came from... I'm not sure. Maybe that's in medical science? No? I'm not sure. Anyways, read the book. Feeling pretty good about it. Let's talk to him again.
What?
Sell the book. Okay. Now, what else do we have in here? The Road of No Returns provides information on the Koshke. 150, let's do it. This book provides information on a magically created monster known as the Koshke. I've never heard of such monster. Good to know. Animating the inanimate. That actually sounds pretty cool. This book contains useful information about golems. So basically we're just learning about all these different monsters, and I'll go into the glossary and read these with you guys at a different date. We'll do like another glossary episode at some point. Cult and religion of the Nordlings. Among the numerous faiths of the Nordlings, the most widespread is the cult of Melitil, a goddess in three forms: young girl, mature woman, and old hag. Melitil is the mother goddess caring for her children. Primarily women pray to her, though men in need might also utter supplications. The religion is a vestige of the old matriarchy and testifies to the weakness of the Nordlings. People who worship female deities are soft-hearted and incapable of preparing their sons for war. In recent years, the cult of Melitil has found a rival in the cult of the Eternal Fire, which came out of Novigrad. Clerics of the Eternal Fire demonstrate fanaticism and almost complete devotion. The religion is hostile toward any form of otherness, including non-humans. We knew that from before. The Order of the Flaming Rose is the cult's militant arm, and Treatise also examines other faiths, including the cult of the Linehead Spider. Alright. I'll take that. So we learned a little bit about elves, cult of the Linehead Spider, cult of Melitil. That's good. That is good. Transmutations and metamorphoses. To follow the example of the sorcerer from the tower. Oh, this is by Kalkstein. Assuming, is that Kalkstein's first name or last name? To follow the example of the sorcerer from the tower, we need to first classify the substances, dividing them into superior and inferior varieties. Only the former can be described by the theory of interdependence presented here. Inferior substances do not produce a chain of quasi-life structures, for their nature is substandard in quality, and they cannot exist independently. However, it has been proven that they are paradoxically essential for the chain to exist in spite of their inferiority. The hypothesis of interdependence assumes that the chain of quasi-life must contain one substance of each superior element. Nonetheless, the chain structure proposed by Rafford the White has one too few places for them, namely only 5. If the chain were transposed and then transmuted, the problem would be easily solved. Alas, the first operation cannot be performed without damage to the chain's integrity. The only solution is to use a so-called reverse transmutation, which will eventually cause the chain to rotate. As a result of rotation, all 6 superior substances will constantly leave and join the chain without destroying it. From the holistic point of view, there will always be 6 superior substances occupying 5 places. The ingenuity of this solution lies in the chain having all the qualities of the 3 inferior substances. Thus, the paradox of the interdependence, or as some say, coexistence, is no longer a problem. Unfortunately, since none of the modern works describe how to perform reverse transmutation, the problems of animating the inanimate remains unresolved. That's great. I understood some of those words, so that's good. Okay. The only other ones in here are these, like this history and stuff. It would be good. It's cheap enough, so I should just buy them. But I think I'll buy them at another point, because what I really want to spend my money on is the stuff that's going to help me like in harvesting plants and harvesting different organs and things like that. So I think because I'm spending a lot of time in the swamp, I'm gonna buy this swamp book. Adds ingredients, so this is good. Because this will add a bunch of different things we can harvest in the swamp. So that's a win. And I'm broke again. So now what I need to do is sell some of these expensive items that I have to maybe this guy?
What can I do for you?
Yes, this guy. Okay. So 300 bucks. That's actually the same as Thaler. So I'm going to sell that. He can have my diamonds. You can have my amber. You can have all this crap. I do not need it. As far as I know. Hopefully I'm not making a huge mistake. Somebody mentioned that these rings are pretty much not important anymore either. But I kind of feel like, you know, these are special. I'm gonna keep those for a bit. That's right. Okay, so now I have a little bit more money. That's a good sign.
Expect a flood.
Where is the frickin'... There she is.
What do you need?
I need to buy alcohols. Doesn't look like... I think actually this is cheaper than over at the antiquarian guy. This book, because he had them all for 400, I think. So let me snag this one. She won't buy it back though, that's interesting. Green mold. Oh, just green mold. So now I'm gonna sell this book back to this guy. I know, riveting stuff, you guys. I know you're just itching to get into something heavy here, but... Now I need to buy alcohols and stuff. So... I think it was... I think Kalkstein sells that stuff, does he not? I think so. I feel pretty good about the autopsy situation now. So what I want to actually do is make this happen. So where is it? Okay, well, it doesn't matter because I know I have to go to the cemetery. I gotta talk to him. So let's do that. I just want to say once again, guys, I really appreciate the support that you guys are giving me on this old game, which people either love it or they hate it. And you know what? Like, don't get me wrong, I can definitely see why they love or hate it. In the sense that, you know, there is a lot of downtime. There's a lot of reading. There's a lot of kind of back and forth, but I really think that games like this typically pay off in the long run. Because you invest all this time, you get to know all these characters. Like, the thing that's really cool is all of these little towns. Well, I should say all of these. The first two little towns that I've been a part of have like their own... What's the word I want to use? It's like they have their own like je ne sais quoi. Like they have their own little charm. They have their own charm, and all the people in the towns have their own charm, and it's like, it's really cool. I like that a lot.
What do you need?
I need a body. Oh, I should have totally talked to this guy.
You seem to know a lot about the deaths in the city. Ever help with investigations?
Sometimes I inform Raymond about the more interesting dead men.
Yeah, Raymond was acting a bit sketchy. Somebody mentioned something about my Witcher's amulet was like shaking around Raymond now, which is weird, because I don't even know what that means. So I'll have to actually look at my, I'll talk about it when I get out of this.
Maybe you can tell me too.
No, I promise to keep quiet.
I see.
What do you need?
What do you think this guy would like? Maybe he'd like some blueberries. No.
What do you need?
You seem to know a lot about...
Sometime.
I don't.
Raymond, you wouldn't find a more loyal man.
He seems to be struggling with this case. I should help. Will you let me inside the cemetery?
City authorities prohibited it.
How can I change your mind?
I'd need Captain Mice's permission.
No other way to sway you?
Actually, I have a terrible debt with Toller. Clear those debts, the cemetery key's yours.
Jeez, okay. So that's another option to get in there.
A prisoner died recently. Is he in the cemetery already?
Don't know. You can have another body. They all reek the same.
I'm after a specific corpse.
Particular. Come back when you know what you want.
I know what I want.
Examining remains is an art. Always worthwhile to look deeper. But who does that concern?
Could you hand over the prisoner's body for an autopsy?
For a bottle of dwarven liquor.
Dwarven liquor. Jeez, this guy. Thaler or the city guard should permit me with one. I should talk to Shawnee to get some liquor for this guy. Rivian Creek. That doesn't sound dwarven. Most exquisite red wine.
Kidding?
Okay, back to Shawnee. See, this is one of the things, like the back and forth, right? That some people would consider a big drag. For me, I don't mind it. It gives me time to kind of piece together my thoughts, and really what I mean is talk my thoughts out loud. Where's Shawnee's house? She is... There we go. I don't even know why I bother setting the marker in there most of the time, because I don't know. I seem to get this place super confused all the time. So I just bring up my map like almost every corner and hope for the best. Let's see if I can get there on my own now. Oh, there's Shawnee. That's super convenient.
We'll talk later.
Are you kidding me? She has got to be joking. Do I have to walk you home? It's not too far away, I don't think. Declan, what are you doing out here? Let's see if you're up to anything interesting.
Yes?
We need to talk about your dealings with Salamandra. You paid to have the professor released.
Why would I bother with a criminal?
Okay, we've been through this.
Would I do it so clumsily as to implicate myself?
I suppose not. I don't have any definitive proof.
Wise choice.
Okay, Declan, whatever. Alright, let me just try to go into Shawnee's house, see if she magically shows up there. This old chick. Somebody mentioned she said she was cold or something at one point, so I should give her a shawl. That's a good idea. That stuff just goes way over my head.
Welcome, dear.
Oh, she likes me now.
Have a cup and keep an old woman company.
All right. Beer? Oh my god, I'm totally gonna get drunk with this chick. Let's keep going.
Oh, you're getting old, Granny. What? You drunk?
No.
True.
Don't kick me out.
Out!
Oh my
Don't
God.
let me see you again.
I swear to God, Granny. I swear to God. And now I'm out here just pissed. Oh no. Hopefully she's passed out now. I can just sneak by.
Not.
Out!
Oh no. This is not what I envisioned happening. Yeah, she's just gonna kick me out repeatedly. It's her fault. She wanted to drink. And now what? Oh my, no way.
I get sad when it rains.
I need this to not be happening.
Bastard.
Hooker, fix me.
Won't know pleasure until you've had me.
I've got flowers for you.
I don't know how princesses imprisoned in towers show their gratitude when they're freed, but I promise you, you won't be disappointed.
Oh shit, right in front of
I'll
Shawnee.
hold you to your word.
Oh, boom! It's the same one. Been there, banged her. Old news. Side boob, though. It's always side boob. Okay, Shani. Now? Now good? Shani, Shani, Shani. Shani.
We'll talk later.
No, now is good.
We'll talk later.
Ointment.
Ah, she's not gonna let me past. Oh my god. Okay. Well, I don't want to make you guys watch me waddle all the way back to wherever I have to go here.
I'm mad.
So I'm gonna go and cleanse myself of this drunkenness. And then I will just phase back in. Okay? That's great. Okay, so I waddled over to Thaler's place here so I could have a little nappy poo for 24 hours. And I'm gonna talk to him about the cemetery business.
We do. Can you get me inside the cemetery?
I can do anything, but I don't feel like it.
How can I convince you?
This damn investigation is getting tiring. Prove me innocent.
Interesting. So I thought, oh, look how much, oh no, forensic evidence was the same price. I thought that he would be able to tell me about this debt
So
or
what'll it
something.
be? We doing some...
Like the gravedigger has a debt with him.
You gamble?
I'm an abso-fuck...
Care to play?
Don't make me... Get some practice.
Oh, he's like, I gotta level up my gambling or something. Anyways, there's that with Thaler. Let me go back to Shani, find out about this dwarven alcohol. What's gonna be the fastest way here to Shani's place? Just gotta get by the old hag.
Rumors say quarantine will last while the plague rages.
Just our luck.
Okay, come on, bring it on. I don't recall. Oh, okay. I'm here. Oh, fuck! Oh my god. She's absolutely ridiculous. Entertain. It's my birthday. Ooh, here we go. Let me give you one of these shawls. I quit. Stomping into my home like that? But I don't know. This old woman, I swear. It's gonna be the death of me. It's not. No need for charge. Then could you please? Didn't your mother teach? But oh god. I'm getting in here. I'm getting in here. Okay, entertaining. It's my butt. I'm here. But frick. I'm here. Sits in our room entertaining. Poor kitten, her mother can't even afford. Oh, this looks good. Okay, I think I'm I don't dare feed her the medic's food. She'll likely fall sick. Will you take pity on the kitty? What? Ah, but I'm not bribing my way in there. Maybe I should be more forceful with her. Be such. But okay, nope, never mind. There must be. Well, I mean, there's obviously an element of randomness here, but I don't seem to be having much luck. What's? Does Sean? Yes. Yes. You can go upstairs. Yes. God, I really wish I could just whip out my sword and kill her. I probably would do that at this point. Yes? Shawnee. I wanted to talk. What is it? Sometimes I dream of... I'm sorry. But that's it.
I'm not sorry. I wake up.
Okay, we've seen all this.
Don't mention.
So
it's not making sense here. I need to get the gravedigger some liquor, best of its dwarven. It said to come and talk to Shani about that. But that obviously isn't working. So now, I'm gonna go back to where I can buy liquor, which makes sense, Christopher. I mean, Geralt. And see if I can buy some dwarven liquor from the waitress. I'm sure it said I should talk to Shani about this. That obviously did not work. What can I do? I'm having this thing. Society made me what I am. Oh yeah, society's fault, buddy.
alright, let's see if I can find some dwarven alcohol.
Made up you.
Alright, what do we got here? Cadwin. CD Projekt's greatest contribution to world culture. Boom. Alright, we found it. I'm happy about it. Now, I'm gonna end the episode here. We come back, we're gonna go straight to the gravedigger, get the autopsy, do the autopsy, and hopefully not screw it up. Anyways, guys, thanks again for watching, and I'll talk to you next time. Thanks, bye.